What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and we are here in beautiful Laurel Hill Park in Hudson County, Secaucus, New Jersey, and we're out on the road glide, obviously. So I just want to talk to you about 1 year ago I put in the 475 cam in my bike, and I want to give you a 1 year review of how this cam has been performing. And I've done a lot of riding with this bike this year. I went to Laconia, I went to Lake George, I went to Tennessee, and obviously we've been riding around all of New Jersey, New York, Hawks Nest, everywhere. And I put a good amount of miles on this motor with this cam, and I want to let you know how it feels after 1 year. Alright, so let's get on this bike, hook up my heated gear, and let's get this party started. So we'll give you a nice little startup for you. Nice little start. The bike is warmed up. Actually, I drove it out to here from my where I keep the bike, so it's nice and warmed up. You get that nice lumpy lobe sound of the bike. Sounds great. All right, let's hop on this bike. All right. So we are leaving here, beautiful Laurel Hill Park in Hudson County, and we got the Hackensack right there. That's beautiful. We got the beautiful mountainous Laurel Hill, they call it here in Secaucus, and you got the turnpike behind me. It's a beautiful area. Got nice big fields. You do have High Tech High School right here. Shout out to my brother-in-law Byron. He's one of the head chefs in there. Always cooking some good shit, and you know, once in a while he does teach class, so shout out to him. But anyway, we're on the bike, and you know, it's been a year since I put the 475 cam in this bike, this 114 Milwaukee 8, and you know, I went from a stage 1 that Harley did to a stage 2 with the 475 cam, with the Power Vision tuner. I kept the same 2-in-1 Bassani pipe, and I kept the Big Sucker air. And for the money, I really feel like for the money, this is probably the best upgrade you can get from going from stage 1 to stage, from going from stage to stage, from stage 1 to stage 2. They ran regular dyno numbers with stage 1. Mike at Get Lowered Cycles. It was 87 horse at, I think, 109 torque. And after he put in the cam and retuned it with the Power Vision, you're looking at 110 horse, and it's about 120 torque. You know, when I was talking to Mike about it, I wanted a horsepower cam. I didn't want a torque cam. Out of the factory, these bikes are really torquey anyway, so I wanted to add some more horsepower to it. So he recommended the 475 cam. So when I first got on the bike, and I first got the bike a year ago, you know, I started up in Mike's shop, and it was loud. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was echoing off the walls, but it sounded real loud. You know, it hasn't warmed up. When it warms up, you get that lumpy lobe sound. Boom, 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 boom. but right off the bat, when he started it up, it sounded great. And you know, I took it around. I was actually with Jose. Actually, I'll leave that video up in the description, or I'll link it up here in the right-hand, top right-hand corner. And you know, it was, I felt, maybe because I was used to, you know, grabbing a full hand of throttle, and it was kind of twitchy. But that's something I had to get used to. You know, I've never had a motorcycle with this kind of power, and I knew I had to learn how to control the power. But right off the bat, what I felt was instant. I mean, I'm cruising in second gear right now, and it's just instant torque everywhere. And that holds to be true even today. You know, I did a lot of miles with this cam, and I hope a lot more miles with this cam. And I've had no problems whatsoever. I went with the whole cam chest with the cam, and you know, it was a good investment. You know, still loads of power. You know, it likes to be pushed a little bit. Around 35 to 4,000 RPMs, it jumps up and goes. And I have no complaints with this bike. Or with this cam. You know, it keeps up with everybody. You do have to bring it out a little bit, just a touch more than usual. You know, your red line is probably pushed back a little bit, and I don't mind that. The torque still comes on around 2 grand, but I mean, when it really jumps at you, when it's past 35 to 4 grand, and it becomes another bike. So I hope my GoPro's still there. And you know, like I did long trips with this. You know, putting this in 6th gear and just letting it run at 2,500 RPMs, going 80 miles an hour, it likes it. It does fine. It doesn't do, you don't have to be in higher gear. It still has the torque down low that I can pass people with, if I'm in 6th gear and I'm just cruising along. I don't have to really work this transmission or anything, or drop a gear. I mean, if you want to get some nice juice out of it, get a nice pull, you can. You can drop a gear, and it really pulls hard. Well, before I decided to get the 475 cam, I was looking into maybe just getting a torque cam and not getting this 475. Maybe get like a I think it's 465. Get more torque out of the motor. But like I said, these motors pull a lot of torque in it already. These Milwaukee 8s, and you know, they have a lot of juice in them. You know, once they come off of when you come off of a stock to a stage 1, you can tell the difference right away. You know, it feels like the motor can breathe better. But once you go from stage 1 to 2, the torque hits different, and the power just hits different. You twist the throttle and it just goes. About to hit the highway here. We'll give it a little juice and then come back around. Alright, so let's open it up a little bit here. 300 plus miles a day, you would think it would vibrate a lot on the highway, but it's buttery smooth once it's up to highway speed. You don't lose that touring aspect of it. It's not a handful around town. It's nice and smooth. And the only thing I have, well, maybe, you know, me, it's a little bit still getting used to, which I don't do a lot, is you do have to be careful with this, with this this whole kind of setup in the rain, and that's with any bike. But this bike doesn't have traction control or anything like that. It doesn't have the RDRS system. It just has, you know, your traction control is your throttle hand. So, you know, on colder, wet days that you take the bike out, you know, you feel when you're just giving a little gas, you do feel the back end slip out. So it's something that you have to be wary of. But, you know, dry roads like these today, you know, all the torque is put down nice and easy. Well, not easy, but, you know, you do got to hold on a little bit when you first crack the throttle on this thing. If you're not used to it, it's really, really a great cam. You know, you do feel the horsepower, you do feel the difference. And you have a lot of fun with this bike. You get ups and goes, you know, even having the stage 1, it really woke it up, but this stage 2 really, really put some pep into this motor and put some good power to this motor. So after saying all that, would I buy this cam again if I had to put it in another motor? Maybe I bought like a 107 or you know, another bike. Would I put this 475 cam in? So like I was saying, you know, would I buy this again for this bike? Yes, I would buy it again, but I would just buy the cam and I would keep the same stock Harley parts for the cam chest. Like I said, from 2020 on, they said they fixed the sub pumping issue, so you know, you don't have to change that whole mechanism out. You don't have to put the cam chest in. But like I said, I did it. If I bought an older model bike, you know, 17, 18, 19, I would definitely have to buy the chest, because, you know, you don't want a failure or anything. So that's what I would do, you know. And this, like I said, you know, Get Lowered Cycles are the one that installed this for me. You know, they gave me a fair price. There was actually a deal going on around November last year that, you know, that he had, and he gave me a fair price on installation. He tuned it, you know, the price was built in for the tune, for everything. And, you know, as of right now, today, on the website, it was 10% off the whole cam chest and the cam for, I think it was for all the Milwaukee 8s. So, you know, check those guys at Get Lowered. You know, they do a great job. Online sales, and their shop is an awesome shop. You know, great people. They always treat you like family there. They give you a fair price. They understand that, you know what, you know, this is it's a little expensive at times, but they always give you a fair price. So check them out. I'll leave their link down below. And you know, I really can't complain with their service, and I really can't complain what they've done for me and for this bike. You know, recommending this 475 cam has been a game changer. It gets up and goes. It has power everywhere. You know, the top end isn't as great, but you know, this is a cruiser. It's not like a sport bike. But you know, you can really get on this engine with this cam and have no problems with it. And it always, you know, it gives you power where you need it. You're never really shifting down to get by anybody. It has enough pull from the bottom end. I mean, I'm in 6th gear right now. I'm cruising at 40. And I'm going to open it wide open. It struggles a little bit. It struggles. But it still has the power to pull it. I mean, that's... You know, you should be in 6th gear going 40 miles an hour, but... You know, it does pull down the power. You can pull out of 6th gear going 40, like I just showed you. And you know, I really would really recommend buying this cam. I really recommend buying this cam for this bike. You know, stage 2 is probably the highest I'm gonna go with this bike, but that's all I need. You know, you want to be comfortable on touring. You don't want like some super bike you can't handle while you're riding. You know, you can't. You want something in between, have a little fun. So if you like today's video, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps out the channel. And also, if you do like what you saw today, hit that subscribe. I would like to have you on this channel. You know, I'm doing a lot of things. I feel like a lot of changes are coming to the channel, and not changes in a bad way, changes in a good way. Actually changing how I do things, not just, you know, always trying to get better. Also, if you want to support me, I do have a merch store on Teespring. It's HudsonMotovisualsMerch.com. You know, we got this, got hoodies, got shirts, cups, stuff like that. You know, and all that money I make, I just put it right back into the channel. You know, it helps this channel grow. And you know, leave a comment below. You know, if you did do engine work to your Harley Davidson, you know, have you just gone stage 2 and that's it? Have you just done stage 1? Are you thinking about it? You know, I'll try to give you, I'll try to respond to all your comments down below. And, you know, and I'll try to give you my insight of riding this motorcycle with this cam. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm almost home. I took a nice little short trip around the block. Well, around a couple towns, gave you a little highway, little back roads, you know, some streets, some side streets. So that's my boy Mike. But like I said, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you do hit subscribe, please hit that bell notification. I'm trying to upload a video a week and try to give you some good content every time. So have a great day, guys. Be safe out there. It's still cold, and we still got a whole winter ahead of us in northeast New Jersey. I can't wait. Still got the heated gear, still working out. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.